Hello, my name is Sarah Daniel, and I chose to do my project on Alexa Meade. Alexa Meade was born in Washington, D.C. in 1986 and raised in Chevy Chase, Maryland. She graduated from Vassar College in New York with a degree in political science, but found herself pursuing a passion for painting instead. In college, Meade interned on Capitol Hill and worked for the Obama campaign in 2008. She did everything she could to position herself for a job in politics out of college. However, life had another plan for her. After graduating college, she decided to move back to her parents' house and work on her art. Her goal was to capture natural shadows and imitate them with her paint. She at first practiced on herself and on food around her house. Alexa Meade is inspired by shadows and how light affects surfaces. Her goal in her art is to make 3D look 2D and to accentuate shadows and highlights. In an interview with Meade, she states that she is inspired by the contemporary artist Robert Irwin, who specializes in installation art. He focuses on light and space in his art and explores perception as a fundamental issue in art. Irwin was born in 1928 in Long Beach, California. He started his career as a painter in the 1950s and became the pioneer of the LA-based light and space movement in the 1960s. Meade describes her work as a reverse trompe-l'oeil, which is defined as a visual illusion in art to trick the eye into thinking that the object or objects in a 2D painting are 3D. An example of this type of artwork is the painting on the left, Still Life Violin and Music. The artist, William Michael Harnett, uses space around the objects to create a 3D look. He also uses texture and color in the wood and metal shown. The cracks in the wood and highlights and shadows of colors in the wood and rust on the metal make it look more realistic. Alexa Meade teamed up with Sheila Vann in order to make a piece that had a completely different surface to paint on. They chose to use milk. Their project is entitled Milk, What Will You Make of Me? And it challenges the faith of what we place in our identities by showing how quickly we can be swallowed by our context. A text that comes with the performance explains the meaning. Today I prefer to blend in with my canvas. I am tired. There's a leak in my rowboat and I am ready to sink. They found that working with milk as their surface was very challenging. Every time they tried to get the right picture, the paint would run into the milk, making designs in the milk, and stripping away the paint from the skin. In Meade's TED Talk, she says that because it was so challenging, they had to be creative by changing Sheila's body positions to hide the parts that had been stripped of paint. In these photos, you can see her hiding her arms and hiding her head. In this painting by Meade, she blends the two realities of 2D and 3D together by taking her 2D created man into the public 3D subway. This performance, as you can see by the photos, was very eye-catching. She focuses on the fact that the old man is a tourist, and by being different from the others in Washington, D.C., he stands out. In this painting, Spectacle, Meade uses line and texture to bring attention to the focal point. The black lines surround and point to the man. The shirt and jeans look rough and somewhat like they were drawn by colored pencil. His sunglasses are glared so you can't see his eyes. This makes him look more mysterious. Meade brings curiosity and wonder from her paintings, due to the fact that they are so believable. When looking at her work, you may find yourself in awe over how realistically unrealistic they look. Some projects that Meade is currently working on are augmented reality as well as virtual reality, where she creates shape tiles to promote spatial intelligence. In her interview, she also states that she is turning her house into a fun house by building all sorts of contraptions, such as a mirror system that allows her to see outside all of her windows in her house while in her bed, and a disco ball pantry, as well as a neon jungle in her closet, which with diffraction film eyewear turns the world into rainbows. Alexa Meade is definitely pushing the boundaries of what space is limited to and how things can be perceived. She blurs the lines between reality and fake, and captures beauty in the human form and in imperfections. She's not afraid to experiment with different things and make statements in her work. I really love her as an artist, and I hope you all enjoyed this presentation. Thank you for watching.